So very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Pushkar. As I was introduced, I lead business development for the enterprise cloud services at SAP. Rise with SAP is one part of that. And today what I will be doing is really trying to bring together all of the different components of SAP's intelligent enterprise strategy and how we go ahead and deliver a more informed, a more data-driven architecture for all of you. So without much ado, I think one thing that we go ahead and see globally is that change is something that we're going ahead and seeing all across us. The last 3 years, that is one constant that has gone ahead and only accelerated as we go. The second important thing that is there is that we are also seeing transformation in terms of how finance is working. Cost of finance is going up or otherwise risks are going up and enterprises are going ahead and responding to that. Supply chain disruption, we saw more and enough of that in the last few years and that continues to go ahead and haunt us, be it in the area of some of the, I would say, supply chain components that were coming in from the CIS block of countries, or for that matter even Europe. In the last couple of years we have seen shortages happening, be it in China, be it in Europe, be it in Russia, but that's something that we need to go ahead and react to every day. The last two things that are very important is one is the fact that talent is something that everyone wants and they want the right talent on board. So how do you go ahead and ensure that these people who are working for you, you're nurturing them right, but more importantly, you're getting the right kind of talent into your company. And last but not the least, how do we go ahead and create an working environment which is sustainable so that the planet that we hand over to the next few generations is something which is as pristine or perhaps better than what we started off our living with. Now, these are questions that are in front of all businesses, be it public or private across the globe. And SAP has been sort of at the forefront of doing something very simple over the last many years, and that's basically helping companies run better, be it small organizations, be it large organizations, or even for that matter, the governments. We started off way back in 1970, and as time has gone by, we've evolved our architectures to go ahead and meet the requirements of what our customers have gone ahead and asked for. The last few years have been about going and using data in a much more productive way to go ahead and ensure that the decisions are more data driven. Automation is something that we are able to deliver. Most important, we are going ahead and ensuring this with an open architecture that helps you to integrate with other surround systems so that you have agility and cost effectiveness that you require. And last couple of months, we've seen the advent of generative AI. We have seen core AI becoming more and more critical. A couple of days ago, we had this large conference in India around the application of AI in government space as well as in the public sector. And that's one area that continues to be showing a lot of promise, but more important, a lot of momentum. We'll be talking about that as we go forward. To go ahead and address some of these emerging requirements, be it process automation that Umesh just spoke of, or for that matter, how do you go ahead and use generative AI to take away non-value adding mundane work from the work that your workforce does? You had to come up with what we call as the intelligent architecture or the intelligent enterprise. This architecture had to be future ready. It had to be something that will be able to go ahead and power core processes within the organization. And to that effect, what we went ahead and did was we created a design which starts off by going ahead and looking at the underlying business technology layer. These are foundational building blocks of your applications which go ahead and decide how you build the applications. So your in-memory database in HANA, the smarter way of going ahead and coding ABAP so that you're pushing down code into the database level rather than doing all processing at the app tier. The new UIs that are there for people to go ahead and consume, all of this technology in an easier way, or for that matter, the robotic process automation that Mahindra has gone ahead and done are all classical examples of capabilities that start forming the building blocks of this BTP. It's also got a lot to do with your developer productivity. And developers are intelligent people. They like to be lazy. They want to do the maximum with the least amount of efforts. So